Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gusto TV Africa. Thank you for all you have been doing for us on our channel. Thank you for always liking, sharing, subscribing to every single thing that we have been doing here. Thank you very much. And thank you for always following Popcorn Crushers too. So yeah, the movie I'll be reviewing today is Yoruba movie as usual. You know, when you see me in your screen, you know that I'm coming to come and review a Yoruba movie. And the title of today's movie is Omije Morewa. Yeah, and this movie was done by ODH Films International. It was produced by this company. This is like the first time I'm actually hearing their name. Maybe I've not just been very conversant with it, but this is the first time I'm hearing that name, ODH Films International. So this movie, Omije Morewa, has Ayo Adesanya on it. It has Emmanuel Umoh. Yeah, I don't know if you all follow Big Brother Naija, but this is Emmanuel from the last episode or last edition of Big Brother Naija. Then we have Adebimpe Akingbade, we have Runke Odunsoya. Yeah. So the main character of this movie is Adebimpe Akingbade, and this is like the first time I'm actually seeing her on a movie. And she did a very, 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 very nice job. Like she killed her role on this movie. Like this is the first time I'm seeing her, and she nailed it. She interpreted a character very, very well. Yeah, so this movie is practically about a lady that has relationship issues, a lady that is going through a whole lot of heartbreaks, a lady that has gone through use and dump. Yeah, let me use that word. A lady that has gone through a whole lot. Men are shown her shege. She has met different versions of scum. When you hear men are scum, she has heard and seen and been with scums. So yeah, all this started happening when a guy came, he proposed to her, and he did a whole lot of things. It was nice, and I'm like, hey, God, when? Not knowing that a whole lot of things is going to be happening afterwards. So all of a sudden, we saw the guy that she proposed to with a friend, like a best friend. Who does that? And I'm like, what kind of friend is this? May God save us from unfortunate friends. And see, guys, I want to give you one prayer point. Pray that every unfriendly friend in your life, may God take them away. Because this friend was like a green stake under the green grass. She was trying to tell her that, babe, see, you have been engaged and I'm going to the market. I'm the one that's going to be in charge of your clothes. Not knowing that she's seeing her husband to be at the back. Like, I'm like, where is this coming from? Not knowing that she even used jazz for her friend's fiancé. And I'm like, God, God, save us from bad friends. Yeah, just save us from bad friends. And I just feel like this problem is from the beginning. Because I feel like as human beings, we have to be intentional about our life. We have to be intentional about our health. We have to be intentional about our relationship, our friendships. I used to tell my friends that I don't choose my friends. I mean, rather, my friends don't choose me. I choose my friends. I don't just see anybody. I have to study the person and know the kind of person the person is before I can be friends with the person. So yeah, as a mother too, I want to say this. As a mother, this woman, which is Ayo Adesanya in this movie, she has just that daughter. And she's just nonchalant about her life. Your daughter is coming to you and crying that the first man left her, the second one too, the same thing, the third one, the same thing. And you're just looking like you are really comfortable about her situation. I feel like it is when like the first and second man has jilted her, that she's supposed to know that there is a problem somewhere. The lady is practical. The lady is very beautiful. She has a good job. She's like a real estate agent in the movie. She sells acres and plots of land. Like she has things going for herself. She's beautiful. She has a nice shape. Like she's a wife material. And different men are just coming and using her. And you, the mother, you're really comfortable. You were okay. That things like that was going on with your child. Is it until it gets to the peak when one of the men eventually ruins her life before you know that there is something wrong somewhere? But I just like the fact that it was not too late before she got to know that okay, there is something wrong somewhere. Like I said earlier, in everything we are doing in our life, let us be really, really intentional and let us be very, very prayerful. Probably it was since when the first guy has left her without any reason that she would have really been prayerful, that she would have known the source of her problem, not even knowing that the person that is even doing her is in her house. Yoruba will say that tí alangba ò bá lanu, àbí tí ògiri ò bá lanu, alangba ò lè wọ̀. Apparently, it was her brother that they live in the same house that is behind a predicament. I don't want to give you the whole gist because this movie is very, very interesting. I want you to go to YouTube and search for Omije Morewa to see the movie yourself. Yeah, then another thing about this movie is that this movie is very, very interesting. And I would give kudos to Emmanuel. Emmanuel, this is the first time I'm seeing him in a movie at all. And it's even a Yoruba movie. And he's not even Yoruba, but he carried his role out perfectly. I hope to see Emmanuel more and more on movies generally, not just Yoruba movies, because it's practically not Yoruba. I was even surprised to hear him speak like few lines of Yoruba in the movie. It was so funny and interesting, and he really impressed me because he really killed his lines. Like he carried out and he interpreted the role perfectly, like perfect. Nobody will ever know that he is not Yoruba. Nobody will ever know that he's just like acting. He's just starting the entertainment and the acting stuff. Yeah, so the direction of the movie was very, very good. It was directed by Babatunde Akorede. This is like the first time I'm hearing his name too. I feel like in Nigeria there are a whole lot of talented directors, cinematographers, and but some of them are just coming out recently because this man, Babatunde Akorede, this is like the first time I'm watching a movie that it was one that directed it, and he killed it. He did a very, very nice job. The cinematography was very, very nice. I like the houses, the scenes that they used, the makeup, every single thing. Like they took note of details. Yeah, that's the word. They did everything very, very well. It was nice. The makeup, the costumes, every single thing that was in this movie, it was very, very nice. It was premium. Yeah, even the movie, I was telling a friend of mine while I was seeing this movie that the movie was very, very clear. It was sharp, like very, very sharp. It looked like a cinema movie. Then the soundtrack, yeah, the soundtrack was nice. When we needed the gang 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 gang, we had it. When we needed the solemn kind of soundtrack, they looked at the scenes before they added the soundtracks to it. They did a very, very nice job. Emmanuel, keep it up. Like you really, really killed it. You nailed it. You impressed. You impressed me. I don't know about others, but when I read the comment section of that movie, people were just talking about Emmanuel. I'm even sure that people came to see that movie because they discovered that Emmanuel was on it, and I'm sure that some people wanted to see if he was going to fuck up, and it busted their brains. It didn't fuck up. So the movie was very, very interesting, and I would like you all to go and see it. The title of the movie again is Omije Morewa. Yeah, then I'm going to rate it 7/10. Yeah, that's like distinction. Yeah. So they did a very, very nice job. And the ending, I loved the ending. I love the fact that the lady was able to get a partner that was going to love her for who she is, and she was able to fight all her spiritual battles, and she was able to know who was behind her problem. I really liked that part of the movie. Thank you all for watching this episode of Popcorn Crushers. See you next time. Bye.